Shalom, 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 Israel. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekal Kadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders in Great Millstone, who have taught me this truth and who rule well. Enough respect and salutations, peace and blessings to you sincere and hopeful elect, scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. This your fellow servant Malachi, coming in from the GMS Tampa Bay Church. And I want to go ahead and get into a lesson today, going into wisdom. Okay, because in this truth, all right, wisdom is something that when you attain her, all right, because you go into the word of wisdom, all right, it breaks down into Sophia, all right, because wisdom is likened unto a woman, all right, and this is the things, the woman, because you go into the book of Proverbs 31, all right, it's talking about that virtuous woman, all right, but that virtuous woman is talking about Sophia. All right, it's talking about wisdom. All right, these things, wisdom. All right, she helps you. All right, she can. She helps clothe you. All right, she directs your paths. All right, so that you don't be going towards that whorish woman. All right, so we're gonna get into a lesson, concerning wisdom, and we're gonna start in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, because I'm just over here just reading it. But so we can go in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. And we can start at verse 11. All right. It says, "Wherefore, set your affection upon my words, desire them, and ye shall be instructed." All right. Because you go into, what is that? Let's get that quick one right here in Sirach chapter 1, because you're going to have the fear of the Lord on you. All right. And that's how you're going to be able to attain wisdom. All right. Let's start at, we can start right here, verse. All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 1. We're going to start at verse 11. It says, "The fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness and a long life." Right? Because there's going to be wisdom being attained unto you. All right, giving you instructions. All right, going into how the rest of this world is. All right, it's going to give you instructions on how you need to maneuver yourself around when you're in this truth. All right, on your everyday life, when you're going into the stores, when you're going to work, you helping you to manage your money. All right, you going into looking at the dietary laws. All right, knowing that it's pure wisdom. All right, not to eat certain foods because it's going to give you such things as diabetes. All right, hypertension, going to high blood pressure. All right, so many different things that's going on, and especially in the in the Israelite community. All right, you see our people, they're just driven down. All right, by these different diseases. All right, you see them getting shot down in the streets by Esau, Edom. All right, it's because they don't have any wisdom. All right, you see them, they go out, they commit adultery. All right, not knowing that they're killing their own selves, their own soul. All right, them when they're smoking their weed. All right, that's them defiling their temple. All right, by the way of all these different toxins and things that's inside these blunts and all these different chemical reactions into the body. All right, these things. All right, wisdom is going to show you not to go in those ways. That is the way of going into the way of the harlot. All right, the harlot is going to get you to be enticed by these different things. All right, so let's go back to Sirach 1. All right, because that's what's going to give you that gladness and that crown of rejoicing. All right, because you're going to be looking different from the rest of these other people. All right, your face is going to be shining more. All right, you're going to look more healthier. All right, you're going to eat healthier. All right, you're going to look at things from a different avenue. All right, just by having this type of wisdom that the Lord is trying to give you. All right, it says, verse 12, "The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness and a long life." It says, whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. All right, that's going to be the Lord. All right, showing you favor. All right, it says 13. 14, "To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb." All right, so before you touch down here on this earth, all right, the Lord has already given you an amount of wisdom, all right, in the womb. He's already fashioned you to have this wisdom. All right. This is why before you had this truth, all right, the Lord was always with you. He always showed you different things in the world that the rest of the world was going through. But here it is. You had wisdom from the beginning in the womb. Okay. It says, she hath built an everlasting foundation with men, and she shall continue with their seed. To fear the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits. All right. So the fruits of having wisdom is nothing but beneficial to you. All right. So let's jump back to Wisdom of Solomon 6, back at 11. 11. It says, wherefore set your affection upon my words, desire them, and ye shall be instructed. All right. You're going to be instructed with this wisdom. Verse 12, it says, wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. All right. It's all the way into the time of your death here. All right. Here on this place on this earth. All right. She's going to walk with you. All right. Because she's going to be instructing you in your everyday life. This is what's going to give you that long life. And going back into Sirach, giving you a favor in the time of your death. It says, she preventeth, Salakia. It says, verse 12, wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found such as seek her. All right. It said when you look at a person just walking down the street, you're going to see a different countenance on them. All right. You're going to see them walk by wisdom, just different characteristics, the different acts that you see them do. All right. It's them, that person having wisdom. All right. A person who having wisdom know not to let's say for Jake getting shot down by the cops. They have no wisdom. All right. They get shot down. All right. They don't know how to agree with their adversary. They think that Esau's their friend. All right. They don't have no wisdom. They don't fear the Lord. All right. So therefore, this is why you see Jake get shot down. You be like, why? But it's because they don't even have wisdom. All right. Wisdom is not even with them. And you look at these women, they don't even have wisdom. This is why you see them. They out there, they twerking all on the videos. All right. Making OnlyFans. All right. The Lord ain't dealing with them. All right. The scripture says that the Lord has not even given wisdom unto them. All right. That's why you see them in different predicaments. All right. They think that they got it all right now. They think they know it all. But they just have the knowledge, but they don't know how to attain that wisdom to where they know how to apply. All right. That wisdom to the knowledge that they know. This is why you see them. They get so-called in the world, get cheated on. All right. They get dogged out. All right. But then they want to go and cry, but they go after the thugs. All right. These people who have no fucking understanding. See, these women don't have wisdom. All right. They're going after the whore. All right. The ways of this world. All right. Babylon the Great. Let's go back to Wisdom of Solomon 6, going back to 13. It says, she prevented them that desire her, and making herself first known unto them. Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail. For he shall find her sitting at his doors. All right, because you're not gonna have the same. Even though the men of the Lord go through certain things in His truth. All right, but you're not gonna catch some of the hell that the rest of these 2/3 are going through, because you got a wisdom. All right, the Lord is walking with you. All right, the Lord has attained wisdom unto you. Okay, but going back into that, she prevented them that desire her, and making herself first known unto them. All right, so let's jump back into the book of, what's that? Sirach, chapter 4. Let's start at 16. It says, if a man commit herself unto her, he shall inherit her. His generations shall hold her in possession. For at first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline. All right, because you got to get wisdom is going to try you. All right, you have to be worthy to be able to attain her. All right, and wisdom is going to be with you. All right, but she's going to try you by different ways. All right, to see, are you going to be disciplined enough to keep her? All right, but in this truth, as you keep walking and you keep pushing forward, since you have to fear the Lord, wisdom will be attained unto you. All right, as long as you keep that fear of the Lord on you. It says, For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, all right, giving you them trials and tribulations. It says those light afflictions. It says, and bring fear and dread upon him and torment him with discipline until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. All right. And that's how it's going to happen to the men of the Lord. All right. The ones who's in his truth. The Lord is going to give you wisdom unto you. All right. But you got to get tried by her. All right. It says, then will she return the straight way unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets. Going back into Proverbs 31. All right. She's going to try you. All right. But then she's going to return back to you and get you straight. All right. Show you the path. Going back into what? That instruction. All right. It says, then she will, verse 19. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin. And this is why you see many people, all right, the ones who come into this truth and they drop out. All right, they start to lose the fear of the Lord, and then the Lord withdraws wisdom from them, and they get pushed back out there into the world. All right, then they're out there in outer darkness, and therefore wisdom just withdrew herself from him because he didn't obtain to her. All right, he didn't keep the fear of the Lord on him. So why would the Lord keep wisdom with you? All right, while you're out there and you're doing all different whatever, you probably committing adulterous acts. You don't have the fear of the Lord on you. So the Lord's gonna withdraw wisdom from you, such as you had withdraw the fear of the Lord. Okay, let's go back to Wisdom of Solomon 6. It says 14. It says, whosoever seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. To think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom. And whosoever watcheth for her shall quickly be without care. Let's read that again. And whosoever watcheth for her shall quickly be without care. All right, because when you got wisdom with you and you walking with wisdom, all right, why are you going to be caring about the different things such as you see the 2/3 going through? All right, the cares of this world, you're gonna be walking in the instruction of the fear of the Lord, which the fear of the Lord is gonna bring you wisdom. All right, you're not gonna have the fear and the cares of this world. You're gonna just be able to walk because you know you're gonna have the faith and the fear of the Lord, and you know that wisdom is gonna protect you. All right, because you fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says, verse 16, for she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her, showeth herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought. So wherever you go, like I was saying earlier, to the store, to work, your everyday life, whatever you're doing, the Lord, all right, is going to have wisdom be unto you, all right, and she's going to meet you in every thought. All right, if you feel like you at the let's say you're a brother and you at the house and you may fall weak to something else, and hey, wisdom is going to meet you in every thought. All right, because you got the fear of the Lord on you. You're going to know not to go this way. You're going to know not to go that way. The Lord is going to direct you by the way of wisdom. All right, giving you those different thoughts in your head. All right, to stay on that straight path. Going back to verse 17, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline. All right. And that's what you're going to need in this truth is discipline. All right. First, coming into the truth, you don't have much discipline because you don't have that in the world. You never had it in the world. But when you come into this truth, the Lord tries you. All right. Brings you into the way of discipline. OK, and you got to have discipline, especially in this truth. It says, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. And love is the keeping of her laws. All right. Going into the laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. It says, and loving your neighbor as I love thyself. All right. All these different laws. All right. This is going to be wisdom meeting you. All right. In every thought. But going back to 18, it says, love is the keeping of her laws and the giving heed unto her laws, as Salakia is the assurance of incorruption. You're not going to go to the ways of incorruption when you got wisdom with you on your side. All right. Because you have the fear of the Lord. All right. It says, and incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High. Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. All right. And this is what we want. All right. We looking to desire wisdom. All right. To desire the kingdom. All right. We desire wisdom. All right. Which is going to bring you to the kingdom of heaven. All right. This is when your eyes is going to be illuminated. Your your spirit is going to be illuminated. Everything's going to be illuminated throughout you. All right. As the scripture says, wisdom maketh the man face to shine. Okay, you're gonna be shining out here, and everyone's gonna be wondering what's going on with this brother, with this person. All right, but it's gonna be the Lord, all right, directing you by the way of wisdom. All right, which wisdom is gonna instruct you in different ways, which is gonna lead you to the kingdom and not of the ways of incorruption. All right, so I want to go ahead and just close out on this. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to you, Akim and Ahwakim. I want to give all honors and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders in Great Millstone. Peace and safety to you sincere and hopeful elect, scattered abroad. This your fellow servant Malachiah. Shalom.